Michigan Ghoul calling, Michigan Ghoul calling to all friends and foes worldwide. In lieu of a sermon this week, the Satanic Coven of the Dark Goat will be covering the desecration portion of Reverend Wayne Forrest West's epic Missa Solemnis of 1970 in its entirety. Now, as we know from a previous sermon on the Black Mass, the beginning portion of this Mass was borrowed from the 1891 French novel La Basse, which in turn was probably lifted from an earlier Black Mass that the author had witnessed personally but did not want to directly admit to. Now, as we know as well, Dr. Anton LaVey also used portions of the Missa Solemnis in his Missa Noire. I present what I consider the greatest occult declaration of all time, the desecration portion of the Missa Solemnis, Diabolus Vobiscum.
Thou whom in thy quality of priest I force, whether thou wilt or no, to descend into this house, to incarnate thyself into this bread. Jesus, artisan of hoaxes, bandit of homages, robber of affection, hear. Since the day when thou didst issue from the complacent bowels of a virgin, thou hast failed all thy engagements, belied all thy promises. Centuries have wept awaiting thee, fugitive God, mute God. Thou wast to redeem man, and thou hast not. Thou wast to appear in thy glory, and thou sleepest. Go lie, say to the wretch who appeals to thee. Hope, be patient, suffer. The hospital of souls will receive thee. The angels will assist thee. Heaven opens to thee. Imposter! Thou knowest well that the angels, disgusted at thy inertia, abandon thee. Thou wast to be the interpreter of our plaints, the chamberlain of our tears. Thou wast to convey them to the cosmos, and thou hast not done so, for this intercession would disturb thy eternal sleep of happy satiety. Thou hast forgotten the poverty thou didst preached, vassal enamored of banquets. Thou hast seen the weak crushed beneath the press of profit, while standing by and preaching servility. Oh, the hypocrisy, that man should accept such woe unto himself as testimony to the blindness, that very affliction thou discredit thyself to cure. Satan is my beloved master, whose inconceivable magic engenders life, and bestows it on the innocent, whom the vicious Jesus dares damn. In the name of what original sin? O lasting foulness of Bethlehem, whom darest thou punish? By the virtues of what covenants? We would have thee confess thy impudent cheat, thy inexpiable crimes. We would drive deeper the nails into thy hands, press down the crown of thorns upon thy brow, blood and water from the dry wounds of thy sides. And that we can and will do by violating the quietude of thy body, profaner of ample vices, abstractor of stupid purities, cursed Nazarene, do-nothing king, coward God. Behold, Lord Satan, this symbol of putrid flesh, which is of him who would purge the earth of pleasure, and who in the name of Christian justice did cause the death of millions of our beloved brethren. We curse him and defile his name. O mighty King of hell, condemn him to the slimy pits evermore to suffer an unrelenting anguish. Shower thy wrath upon him, O Prince of darkness, and rend him full asunder, that he may know thy glorious light. O God of gods, King of the infernal realm, Lord of the earth, call forth thy legions, that they may witness what we do in thy most glorious name. Send forth thy messengers to herald this deed, and send the Christian minions reeling to their doom. Smite him, O King of kings, that his angels and archangels, cherubim and seraphim, may cower and tremble with fear, and prostrate themselves before thee in honor of thy greatness. Send crashing down the gates of heaven, O true and only God, that the murders of our beloved forebearers may be avenged. Vent thy full wrath upon him, O highest and ineffable King of hell, that he will know that thou art truly God on high.
Vanish into nothingness, thou fool of fools, thou vile and rotten pretender to the throne of Almighty Satan. Vanish into the void of thy empty heaven, for thou never wert, nor shalt thou ever be. Consummatum est. Hail, Satan.